what's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is Chenice. I am Miss Hollywood and I'm back with another video for you. So if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It looks just like my nail. See, let's focus. I guess it's not gonna focus, but it looks just like my nail. So you hit that button. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button while you're down there. And let me tell you what this video is going to be about. So today's video is going to be about moving. So that ultimate checklist for house hunting for new beginners and the old people that have other people that have already moved out, but you're going to go through this experience again. You're moving to a new place and you want an ultimate checklist to use to get you through the steps and make things easier for you. This is the checklist for you. So I wrote down some notes, so while we're talking, I will be looking down at my notebook to give you guys everything you need to know. If this is your first time moving out, third, fourth, or fifth, you will be prepared. And also, I want you guys to comment below and tell me what age you were when you first moved out your parents' house, or you first moved out on your own. Or did you move out with a roommate, or did you move out by yourself? So let's get right into this video. So when moving out, you guys always want to find, in your mind you want to find the perfect place. You want it to be just so amazing, but sometimes your budget doesn't fit amazing. So you have to kind of get everything you want in that small budget, but at the same time give you something that you will love. So this checklist will help you guys out. So I also will list a bunch of checklists that is on Pinterest that you guys can use. You can print out, and you don't have to just keep writing things all the time. I will be posting the link in the description box, so make sure you check out the description box. And so the first thing on the checklist that you want to check out, location. Like, location is key. You want to make sure that it's in the area where you work, it's close to work or school, or if you're still in school, or just close by nearby things like hospitals, grocery stores. You want to make sure you kind of get in the middle of things that you used to being in, or like an environment that you know and it's easy for you to get around. You don't want to be somewhere that you don't know the area, because then you like, I don't know where is this at, where that at, but you want to be somewhere in the middle of your prime location, or somewhere or in your prime location. You don't ever want to be outside of that. But if you have to go outside of that because of a budget wise, then make sure you go and scope out the area. You find out local businesses, and find out where the grocery stores are, how far they are from your house. So the first thing is to find the perfect location. Then the next thing you need to map out is how many bedrooms do you want to have. So that's the whole thing with, are you going to move in with a roommate? Are you moving in by yourself? Do you have kids? How many bedrooms will you need? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many will you need? So that is the second thing on your checklist. And sometimes your budget doesn't fit the amount of bedrooms that you might want to have, so you have to kind of make things work. So you might have to do it like a studio, or 1 bedroom with a sunroom, or a 1 bedroom and just a larger living room. Sometimes you just have to fit your budget. Don't live beyond your means, guys, because then things kind of get difficult, and you will talk about that as we get closer to like utilities and bills and all that and the rest of the checklist. So the next thing on your checklist is you want to go view the property that you're looking at, the properties you're looking at. So if you wrote down your top 5 prime location apartments, and you want to say, okay, now I have these top 5, I want to go look at these 5, and I want to see if I actually like them in person and not just online or me passing by. So you want to go to, well, either online, book a date that you want to go and see these apartments, or pick a weekend that you want to go see these apartments, and make sure you write that down, what day you went, and when you go, is it a weekday, and is it loud, is it traffic, is it, check the apartments out, see the feel of the apartments, because then you'll know how things would be when you move in. So even with you going to view the apartment, you want to go during the week, try to go on a Friday, try to go on a weekend day, because you want to see how if things change beyond like the weekend or during the week. You don't want to get into apartments and then get there and it's like loud and everything is going crazy on the weekends, but then the week it's like calm and it was the perfect location. So you want to make sure you go there more than once. Don't just go one time and say, hey, yeah, this is it. No, you need to go more than once, and you need to go on a weekday and you need to go on a weekend. So the next thing you want to do is ask the person who is showing you around these apartments what dates are available, when things will be available, if they're not available at that time, and you want to write that down. So when you download this checklist on pictures, you will see that it have a spot where you can put, okay, what days dates are available, what dates are not available, and how soon you could move in and how late you can move in. So then the next thing you want to do is write down the contact information from whoever you talk to, or get their business card and like staple it to the checklist or the piece of paper that you have, so that you know that goes with that apartment, and you won't get it confused when you go back to look over everything, the pros and the cons of each apartment that you chose. So next thing is, are you gonna have a landlord or are you gonna lease? So if you're gonna get like a house and you're gonna get a landlord and pay, then put that down. Or you're gonna get a lease, then you put down, okay, I'm leasing this for this, and you'll know. And then the next thing you want to put down, how much is rent? Because at the end of the day, that is the kind of the most important thing, because it needs to fit your budget. You need to fit in how you get paid, how much money you would have to left for utilities, food, and everything else, gas, transportation, whatever else you have in your budget. So you have to make sure that that fits in your budget. So you need to write down the rent and what does the rent include, and how much extra is whatever else you want in your apartment. So that moves us along to utilities. You need to know if the water included, is heat included, is gas or garbage included, and what companies work with this apartment complex, so that you can set everything up and know that everything will go smoothly, and see how much everything will run you if you was to get in that apartment and you got utilities there, you got gas there and water there. How much will all that be together in that one apartment, and see if that fits your budget. You want to always make sure things fit your budget, guys. I can't stress enough that you have to make it fit your budget, not nobody else's budget, but your budget. Like, it can't always be about looks. Like, you can get there eventually. Like, you can kind of bring it back and stay somewhere that's not too appealing, but it fits you and it fits your budget. If you really want to move out, you will find somewhere that fits your budget, and it wouldn't matter how it looks, or if it's the prime location, or if it has this 5-star, this 5-star, that. It wouldn't matter, because you want to move out, so therefore you're going to put in the effort to move out and have it around your budget. So the next thing you want to know is if you're going to have a security deposit. So that, with that being said, you will have to do the application for that apartment. So once you narrow down to what apartments you want to go with, you will fill out that application and see, and then you might have an application fee, and you will need to see if you will have to put a deposit down. Sometimes you'll just get lucky and you get to put down a 0 deposit, and you will just pay your first month rent when you move in. Or sometimes you have to pay like $200 to $300 to move in an apartment because of a security deposit. And then you would like to know how long your lease is going to be, because sometimes you don't want to be stuck in a long lease. So if you decide you don't want to be in this apartment for that long, you just want to be there for 6 months, then you need to go with a 6-month lease. But if you feel like, okay, this is a place that I'm going to be for a while, then you will go with the 12-month lease or however long the lease is at these apartments. So in each apartment you go to, ask the person that's showing you around, telling you about the apartments, how long is the lease, and then you need to know what size is the bedrooms, and so that you kind of map things out in your head. So is it how many square feet it is in the apartment, how many closets. But you'll see that when you do a walkthrough and look at the different layouts, they will basically show you that. But make sure you write down on your notes to remind you that, okay, I looked at X, Y, and Z apartment and it was this square feet and that square feet, it was this long of a lease, and this is how much this apartment is compared to this apartment. And the next thing you need to know is, do you have a pet? Like, so if you have a pet, then is there a pet fee? Because you need to know before you move in, hey, is there going to be a pet fee? Is there going to be a pet deposit? And is your pet even allowed? Because some apartments have a thing where they have like they only allow certain types of dogs, so you have to look out for that too. If you have an animal, a cat or a dog, you have to figure out, is your breed of your dog allowed on that complex. So but you might want in like, that's like cable and internet, and if you do YouTube, you most definitely need internet. So internet and stuff like that, and cable is kind of iffy, because like if you're a person like me, I don't watch that much TV. I watch more YouTube than actual TV, and I only watch TV on certain days, so it wouldn't really matter if I have cable or not, because I don't really watch it. And so I have to figure those things out. So I just wanted to give you guys a whole rundown of the ultimate checklist. I will have the whole checklist in the comment section below of the printout version that you can print out as many copies as you want, and you can use that instead of just writing down on a notepad. And another thing I suggest is when you start this whole moving out process, get a notebook, get like a planner, something like this, not too big, not too small. Get a planner and write everything down from start to finish, and it will help so much, guys. I'm telling you, it will help you so much. It will guide you through the process so easy with you writing everything down. And then once you get to that next step of moving in, then you buy another one and you start a house expenses note planner, and you'll get the ball running, and you'll be organized, and you won't forget anything, you won't miss anything. So make sure you guys do that. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up if you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. There will be more my first time moving out videos coming soon, so be on the lookout for that. This is not the last video of this moving out series, so you guys be on the lookout for more videos, and let me know what other videos you want to know about with moving out. And make sure you don't forget to comment and tell me, when was your first time moving out, and did you move out with a roommate or did you move out alone? And let me know some of your tips if you got any tips that I missed. And I will see you guys in the next video. And I am signing out. I am Miss Hollywood, and peace.